My name is Chad Nall. I teach chemistry and environmental science at Eastham Charter High School in Little Rock. This was my first year participating in Strive, and I want to share with you some of the ways it benefited me and my students. The Strive program gave me resources, tools, and training to transform my classroom into an inquiry-based, project-based environment using real-world experiences. I feel like through this program, I've been able to transform my class from one of teacher giving information to teacher and students exploring topics together and finding solutions. So how has Strive helped me as an educator? Quite frankly, I'm a better teacher because of my participation in Strive. The first benefit I see in Strive has been the development of partnerships with individuals working in STEM fields and like-minded educators. Through Strive, I've made connections with employees at Central Arkansas Water and was able to participate in field studies that they do on a regular basis. Because of these valuable partnerships, I've been able to bring real-world experience back into my classroom. This summer, I spent a day in the field with ecologists from Central Arkansas Water analyzing streams for macroinvertebrate diversity. I learned through this day with Central Arkansas Water the importance of biodiversity in streams and was able to bring this back into my classroom in our Strive unit, which you will hear about at the end of this video. Although my students were unable to join me on this, I was able to bring back this data and this research into the classroom and apply real-world practices in the classroom with my students. This year's Strive program offered the unique opportunity for me to learn from professionals in STEM fields in many different businesses. From L'Oreal to Central Arkansas Water to Reynolds and other businesses, I heard from many people in many different fields about the skills they need to be successful in their jobs. And I've been able to implement many of these in my classroom this year. A second skill that is really important that I've begun to incorporate into my learning in the classroom is collaborating and working as a team to create products and services or to solve these complex problems. In job after job interview, as we talk to STEM employees, the use of technology in the workplace was an important skill. And so I've been able to include that regularly as part of my instruction, teaching students to use programs such as Google Sheets to create graphs, to using digital media and create presentations. Because professionals in STEM fields work collaboratively together, address problems, find solutions. One of the most beneficial things that I learned this summer was how to implement project-based learning into my classroom. And I want to end this video sharing with you one lesson that I've done based on my training at Strive. I would be glad to share more with you if you have any questions. In environmental science this year, while studying water and ecosystems and sustainability, we chose to address the problem of daily water use. And so the students asked the question, how do we balance our daily need for water with its sustainable use? This was a 4-week unit that covered topics such as water resources, watersheds, sustainability, biodiversity, ecosystem services, as well as equitability and resource distribution. The unit concluded with students creating a public service announcement of some kind, challenging students, peers in the community to find ways to conserve water. The unit included activities such as students using real-world data to analyze the diversity of macroinvertebrates in a tributary into Lake Maumelle and why that's important to our understanding of water quality. Students collaborated with each other to make watershed models in order to better understand the watershed cycle, and we applied these models to Central Arkansas and the water cycle here in our state. Students created a survey and sent it to friends and families in the community here in Central Arkansas, assessing people's water use and attitudes towards water, and they developed their public service announcements such as the two that you see here. My summer with Central Arkansas Water and Strive has been invaluable. I want to leave you with the words of one of my students who gave his presentation from his bedroom. I hope you
should know, okay? We are using a lot of water daily. You don't even think about it. When you use water a lot, you brush your teeth, you wash your hands, you flush your toilets, you take showers, you do the dishes, you run the dishwasher, twice exactly. You wash your clothes. Simple things like that, and we're using a lot of water, gallons of water, and we never even realize it. If you ever get a chance to take environmental science, I advise you to take it.